Alex Mack, part of the Call to Action crew, and I'm going to be reacting to a match. Please, for the love of God, please someone tell me if this mic is working. Is it working? Please someone confirm in the chat that it's working. That would be dope. That would be so dope. Or not. That's totally fine. Okay, so I'm going to be reacting to this really awesome match between two really amazing competitors, Chance Ellison as well as Paul Oyama. So I don't know if you know who they are, but these two competitors are former champions. Oh my gosh. And only one of them has actually played in IG before. Only one match. I just want to remind you, okay, oh, sweet baby Jesus, thank you. Just want to confirm. Yes, so dope. So I'm excited to react to this match. Honestly, when I saw the roster of all the competitors playing IG, I was like, okay, some of them I was like, obviously, is going to be in this one. I'm going to see if I can bring it up again. So I saw this and I was like looking at like Alex Damon and, Ben Goddard, the Barbarian, everything. I'm like, that's all awesome. But Chance Ellison and Paul Oyama, this match is one I need to see because not only are they, obviously, former champions, Paul Oyama obviously as a former singles champion and is such an underrated competitor. He's everyone talks about, as if like what he's accomplished in the first year he competed as if it was like super duper easy. And I don't understand why. He's a really great competitor and people don't really talk about him, enough when it comes to, playing in singles and teams and all that good stuff. Says he's so fantastic. Can't wait to see him, see more of him, being part of, the swag squad. Swag squad. Blech. This is such that lisp is really getting to me when I say that. It's a struggle bus. Okay, but going up against Chance Ellison. So Chance Ellison has only played one match previously, and he's a former, member of, the Teen Champions with Corruption with Mike Kalinowski. That's also going to be playing in this match. And I imagine, I love Greg Alba. I do. I really, really do. He's one of my favorite, competitors and personalities. But you're going up against Mike Kalinowski, a former, IG champion. So I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, okay. I just want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Everyone, thank you so much for the compliment. I actually got this as a gift when I went to, I think it was at one of the museums. Like it was a huge museum, not museum, but like interactive museum place over in San Francisco. It was really fun. And it was a really fun time. Hello, Matt. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And, Lawrence on Video Chronic. Okay, oh my gosh, that was the V for Vendetta one. I was so pissed. Once I saw that, I was like, why am I not on this? Because I knew, like, I don't know, like, how many questions into it, but they said, like, 4 or 5 back to back. And I was like, I know this. I know them all. This is frustrating. And the answer is, I don't want you to die. And he's like, huh. And he sacrifices himself essentially. But yeah, I'm not surprised that Goddard, killed it. And, I was really excited for all of them. I'm super jealous. I was like low-key, like Drew, I messaged Drew on Facebook and I was like, girl, why didn't you tell me this movie was going to be covered? I would have been on this. I would have won. So I'm a little disappointed I was not able to watch it. Yeah, right? That's actually a father-daughter movie to us. Me and my weird father-daughter movies. My dad, he actually introduced V for Vendetta to me when I was in high school, I want to say. And because he's read the graphic novel. And he just loves it. It's really great. I also really love the soundtrack and score as well. Hello, my dude. Ben, I saw your new profile picture. So nice. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and also join you into 30 Club. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Fine. All right. Awesome. And so everyone, thank you so much for hopping on with me. And, we're just chat it up. Okay. So I just want to let you know ahead of time, I want to say this is going to be a very tight match going into this. I feel like it's a competitor that's sitting at 0-1 up against a competitor that's making his IG debut. So this is I think a pretty perfect round 1 IG tournament match. And so I'm excited to, kind of see how this works out. Not to mention both of them have kind of very similar backgrounds when it comes to Schmoedown. If you're not familiar, both these competitors definitely rose through the ranks when it comes to the fan leagues. And as a fan league manager, I always keep my eye out for some dope ass talent, if I do say so myself, not to brag, but I'm bragging. I have an awesome group, I have to say. All right. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Matt. I appreciate that for sure. Yes. And I agree. Dean, I dig the glasses as well. Introduced you to Alan Moore. Nice. I'm getting curious. Ryan, I know you're all about IG and everything. Are you into comic books as much as you are into IG focused movies? Let me know. Kind of curious about it. Oh, Nikki Therese. I don't know what you're referring to, but own it. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the match. Like I said, I've been uber excited to watch this all day, but I was like, you know what? I gotta wait. So let's just dive in. Okay. And that's obviously, let me just maximize that real fast.
We see your lemonade.
And please let me know you guys can hear the audio as well, please. Oh, maybe it's really low. No, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. Did I? Is it not going? Is it not going? Oh, well, thank you. My managerial skills. Thank you so much. I love being a manager. Being manager sucks sometimes, but I really love everyone in my faction. And so, Ross, I did not know you were a well, actually, scratch that. I think I did know you were a competitor. I can't remember. Did we chat previously? I'm not sure. Maybe not. I've chatted with a handful of competitors, but can you tell me if you can hear the audio? Because I can't right now. Yeah, I can't hear it. This is funky. Okay, let me just go ahead and try removing this. And see if I can stop the screen. Yeah, I can't. Oh, hold up. I think I know what I did wrong. I didn't turn my headphones on. I'm all that and a bag of chips. Obviously, I forgot to turn the mic off yesterday and the day before, and I forgot to turn my headphones on today, but whatever. It's all cool. Whatevs. Okay, now hopefully I should be able to hear it this time around. Okay. Okay, this time I'm gonna be able to hear it. Yes. There we go. Sweet baby Jesus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the movie trivia.
Let me turn it down just a wee bit.
Tournament. What a tournament it's been so far. Mark,
okay.
This is one of the most highly anticipated
indeed
matches that we have. Two former champions. One a former teams champion. One a singles champion.
I beat 2 out of the 5 competitors and tied for third today. Oh, well done. Congratulations, Alan. I could never play in a horror exhibition match. I feel like it's just, there's so many subgenres of horror, like sci-fi, fantasy horror, monster movies, all the way to like, gore horror and body horror and slime horror. I mean, there's so much weird stuff, but regardless, congratulations. That's pretty fantastic though.
That they were both a part of for a long time.
Hey, Mac, what up, Poom Skillet?
To make an impact and make an impact.
Whatever. Really, yeah, actually, but Kelsey's wonderful in every single way. So thank you.
He's had some really tough opponents in his first round matchups in tournaments. There's no difference this time around.
I don't have a Molly. I have an Atlas and a Juno.
With Paul Oyama. They played in singles. Paul won that match.
Hey, Jonathan, what up? I know. I feel like I've been talking to you a lot more recently because the fan leagues and everything. I am just like, I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember who is in that fan league that we're in together. I cannot remember for the life of me. I just added someone to my to my thing, my other fan league, and I was like, wait, which one? I'm trying to organize all three of them that I'm in, and I'm like, this is, I regret going to 3. I kind of want to drop out, so I feel bad. So I don't want to like cause like the craziness of dropping out, but I'm not in last place. I'm not that behind, but I'm behind enough where I'm like, you know. Let's see. Okay. Ryan, I'm super into comics. Nice. I have a box full of comics, although I get trays. I would buy single issues depending on the story. I can see that. Absolutely. I used to be really into manga when I was in middle school and high school. I loved manga. I was in the anime club way back in the day. And Lucas actually kind of got me into comics quite a bit more with like Gotham City Sirens and, you know, a lot of fun stuff. And, you know, The Long Halloween. But I really enjoy it for sure. Oh, yeah. And Ryan, obviously, we all know each other. Absolutely. Being part of the same league.
He played very well. He missed his
yes, as in the fur child of Ellis.
So he knows what he's doing.
I miss Molly. Did he like switch it up? I mean, I remember being Molly being on a chair right there behind Ellis last time, but clearly he's not there right now. Sorry, she's not there. There's no chair at all.
So maybe he puts that into.
So I'm in one with Jonathan and Ryan and a few other people, and I'm also in one for C2A, and I'm involved with a third with a few other friends, with some of the ladies. So yeah, absolutely.
Some big time jobs.
Well,
I can totally see that. Absolutely.
Between these two,
girl, Tokyo Mew Mew. Do you remember Cardcaptor Sakura? That was my jam. Oh my gosh, that Sailor Moon. Oh my gosh, Tokyo Mew Mew was like all that in a bag of chips, though. I loved it. Flashback. Oh, I haven't thought about Tokyo Mew Mew in ages.
It's gonna be an interesting match if I ever get to face off.
You're not a dish. You're a man. Most name brand bars. And
I'm gonna take a minute to just enjoy this commercial for a minute.
It's not even real soap. Stop marinating your man meat in unholy ingredients that are harmful to your well-being, body, and sperm count. Start treating your body to the natural, nourishing, lathery goodness of Dr. Squatch soap.
Oh,
get ready
gosh.
to step out of the shower.
Is he doing it for?
That smells really good.
It smells like my guy's cologne.
Okay.
It smells really good. Yeah, really
good?
sexy. Oh, that smells really good.
I would use it, but like if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like,
This is
If
just
my man was
bonkers.
wearing this, I would be all over him.
Natural. It's kind of like being in a forest.
I would use this on myself.
Way better than like the regular store-bought stuff.
I'm talking about natural, nourishing.
Okay, I'm just done for this ad, but that ad is like funny AF. I love those ads. They're so good. That and Manscaping ads, they're just so funny. I do.
Waiting for the day, like a lone wolf stalking its prey. You can try to hide, you can try to run.
This is my awkward dancing.
I caught the scent, I smell the blood. I'm coming for you.
Yes, indeed, that commercial was wow. Yes, the ballsiness is real. The ballsiness, and I appreciate that. Go big or go home, right? When it comes to ads like that, I love it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they do smell good. I've tried some in the past as well. They're just a little expensive, but you know, they're so nice. Right? That's what my guess is. You never know. I can't say favorite, favorite year, honestly. I feel like that's such a weird conversation to have, like favorite, season.
Innergeekdom world, right? I think you get a one match, right? Was it 4-way or 5-way that he lost? Is that right?
Even though I lost in the end, I showcased my talent. I showcased that I can be a contender in this league with some training and some fine tuning. Well, guess what? I'm not the same player I was a year ago.
Chance probably really wants to
to kind of get over that first round hurdle that he hasn't been able to clear.
I know some of you may be thinking, oh, Chance Ellison in a tournament again. We know how this is going to go. He's going to go in, he's going to play really well, answer a lot of questions right, score a lot of points, and going to lose.
Girl, Sailor Saturn.
In this league has the right
Saturn.
about
Okay, I
cards
was
being
obsessed
stacked
with
against them.
Sailor
It is
Pluto.
my man,
Obsessed with Sailor Pluto. That and
Ellison.
Sailor
Let's talk
Uranus.
about it.
I was
He
obsessed
could've
with them.
given
I
up.
loved them so much. I
You
thought
know
they
what
were
he did
so
instead?
cool.
He persevered on and became the youngest tag team champion in Schmoedown
Oh,
history. because
who else
that's
cried when
history
that
chances,
match
and that is
happened?
what the
Because
code
I'm not gonna lie, I
does.
definitely shed a
I
few
don't think that
tears.
as much as riding on it for me as maybe it is for him, but I'm excited. You know, it's a new league for me, and a new league kind of means a clean slate. I got a manager who puts supporting me above all else.
Mr. Ellison,
Mr.
unfortunately, you are cancer, a disease, a corruption, if you will, to the programming, you and your entire faction. So I certainly hope that you are the one, Mr. Ellison, because otherwise, it's prime time that we erase you from the program.
Shannon Barney is the best manager in the Schmoedown right now. She does not deserve to be in last place. And believe me, we are going to get her out of it. So, Paul, we're going to
You know what? I love that.
again, but this time is going to be different because this time I'm going to take you down and I'm going to start corruption on the path to the top.
But it's interesting as I look up on the horizon here, the sun's setting.
Man, I don't want to cry today. Oyama, what are you doing?
Innergeekdom career too, bud.
What are you doing?
Let's play this thing.
I don't want to cry. I want them both to win, man. Chance, he is so much more than his record shows. You know, same for Oyama. I mean, he's a former singles champion and one of the, I think for all I know, he is like the youngest singles champion to ever happen, period. Wait, what's this? What is this? Man, I love Bloody Disgusting. What is this? It's some kind of weird fan fiction from Star Trek. Big Red fan fiction. I'm just going to start watching. Maybe I should just start watching the trailers now. Should I do that? A cyberpunk wet dream? Okay. That looks like the ship straight out of whatchamacallit. Oh, shoot. Starts with a P. Starts with a P, dude. Come on. Someone tell me. It was one with from the Alien franchise. Came out a few years ago. Anyway. But still. Evil charisma. Evil charisma. That's damn sure. You know what? She's not even evil charisma. She's just
I get goosebumps
charismatic
because the first time they met, there was a lot of history.
Okay,
going
Prometheus.
into it, and since then, there's been more history.
Prometheus.
And they're only
that's what I was looking at. I kept thinking of the word prostitute, and I'm like, that is obviously not the answer.
People in this league,
but I was like,
PR. They're both a year and a half, whatever they've been in this league. They're both superstars already. This is a very, very. It's an important match also because you see what
the thing is they're you never
Marshall
you never
done.
give me your
I've been
answer.
fan of
Is it
Marshall
do
since
you
the
prefer
day I had
William,
an opportunity
Will,
to meet him and he got
Bill,
into the league.
Billy,
but it's his studying
Billy Bob,
of the Innergeekdom,
Willy
the
Bob,
studying of the singles, the study of the teams. He's become a student of the game. I've said this time
I can do
and
this
time
all day,
again,
my dude.
and it's been proven.
My brother's name
because
is
not
Bill,
only
aka
he-
William.
He's a sports guy, so
all
you
day.
look at the way he maneuvers
All
around
day.
his team, the moves that he's made, and his faction has been.
But it was the
moving
first
around
Alien movie.
those
Okay, fine,
standings
whatever.
for the
You know what I'm
entire
talking
season.
about.
Yeah, Winston and Shannon never at a loss for words, especially not when it comes to talking.
Indeed,
trash
it would
about
have been
each
a
other.
very
And then
different
as far
movie.
as
Space
Paul and Chance go,
prostitutes.
the winner today not only
Escaping
advances,
from
also
aliens. I'm not gonna lie. I might buy a ticket for that.
That's absolutely right. With Shannon, though, this is
Bill
she has put
noted.
very similar.
My
to
brother's
the
name is
way
Bill,
that
so
the
that will
dungeon
be,
is
very
relying
helpful.
on this tournament. So is Shannon, and she knows it. She's had some ups and downs with some people that are new to the league. She's a mentor. She's great on the mic. And she has been an absolute firestorm inside of this league from the second she arrived. But she knows that Mike and Chance need to deliver in order for corruption to have a chance.
Corruption
pun
is
intended,
desperate to
in
get some
this
points
league right now because
Desperate.
they were in dead last going into that Star Wars tournament. You know, it's been noted that this is a team that had a lot of potential that maybe isn't living up to it yet. What's going to happen inside of it?
Just
when
wait
you
till
look at Shannon,
teams.
what she brings is a lot of fire, a lot of fury, but also a lot of strategy, I think. And it hasn't panned out thus far. But you're right, Christian. I mean, some people
You know
would
what
look
is
at
like
this
a
interview tournament
subgenre
as,
of
oh,
horror
it's do
movies
or
that I
die, but
really
think other
love?
people look at this as
Alien
an
horror
opportunity.
movies.
I would
Have you
put
guys seen
Shannon
Dark
and
Skies? That
Winston
movie is
in
effed up.
the
I
latter,
thoroughly enjoy it.
the former.
Now, Winston had some words with his rival Roxy
Prostitute.
Stryer in the past, and I don't think we're going to see any less in a second here when we get both Shannon and Winston. They know that
Would you guys care if I actually did chiller reactions? Was that something you'd want? I don't know.
As possible. Shannon's
I don't
been
know if
great
I do
about
that.
not cursing this season.
I've
so I don't
done-
have to worry about that.
I've done
But
handful of
let's,
trailers in the
get
past,
both
and
the manager of Swag, Winston Marshall,
I don't feel like
and the manager of Corruption, the queen.
maybe
of
it depends on the
herself,
trailer. I'm not
Shannon
sure.
Barney, let's start with you, Shannon. I said it before. This is a kind of a do or die tournament for you guys.
IG
How
is the
Chance feeling
Corruption
going into this
jam.
match
Ooh,
against
can we get
Prime
that on
Time?
a sticker, Eric?
I already
Can we make
feel
that happen?
sorry for Prime Time. It's not going to be fun for him.
Oh,
Short,
that
but
confidence.
sweet.
I dig
Winston
it. I
Marshall,
dig it.
Look, you find it. There's some. You got some laughs out of that one.
Oh yeah, because I've said this a million
Should I
times.
play
Like
along?
you know,
Should I
I'm
play
not
along?
scared
At
of
least for the
Monopoly.
first round, I'll play
you know,
along.
like Monopoly
Let's
pieces
make
on
that
a board. Like you know, I've never been worried about that. I respect the Chance is a baller. He's come out here and he's done some serious things in this league. He's a former champ. He's a former team champ. He needed a little help to get there.
How dare you?
Did the thing, and now he's gonna do it in a geekdom thing. So let's go, baby.
All right, Shannon. One last thing. Well, not one last thing, but I do want to also ask you. You know, words there from
Let's go,
Winston. He
Scott.
has done a lot with Swag. Has
All right,
really
guys.
moved forward
No.
his team. How
You
satisfying
can play
is it-
along, absolutely.
would it
By all
be
means,
to
please
beat
play
Swag here
along.
today, but for Chance to get
Actually,
a
you know what? I
final-
probably don't.
his
I can
first
do a
victory
guess,
over
but
Prime Time
I'm not
here,
gonna
today.
actually write it down.
I'm sorry. Did you say when he beats Oyama today and gets these points? in
Oh,
IG?
you know what? I'm
uh,
gonna put some
That's what's going to happen today. It's going to feel
red.
really good. I'm very excited to get the show on the road. Let's do this.
I'm gonna
Come
put
on.
some
She wants
red
outta
lipstick
here.
on.
You got anything?
Inspiration from
I
her.
love this, Christian. I'm a big fan of both
Looks like
managers
that.
in particular because they both have adult alcoholic beverages, and we're taping this match at 7:30 in the morning.
Guys, I think Winston has a bit. He's going to do a bit. Ready? Let's get
What?
ready for Winston's bit. Let's go,
Okay.
Winston.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you from so far back. What are you saying? I'm so sorry. I'm losing you there. Can you hear me from up here at the front of the pack?
Hey, we're going to play tickets by the end of this, all right? So get it out while
From
you
the
can.
front of the
All
pack.
right, well, there you go.
Okay.
Your sass level. I'm
Shannon
not gonna
and
lie.
Winston, we're gonna put you guys in the
It's
waiting
pretty
room here.
nice. I
Thank
dig
you
it.
very
I
much,
dig
both
it.
the Queen of Corruption and the King of Swag. There they are. Look, Mark, we knew that they were going to be trading barbs, and now we get to see their two competitors duke it out.
Yeah, I would say that was a wise move by
Mhm.
Winston to not
Okay,
yes
that's good
and
enough.
Shannon's last statement and just kind of let the sleeping dogs lie as they may. It was great to watch that flamethrower of a manager sort of promo drawing before the show. But Christian, like Shannon said, I think we're about ready to get this show on the road.
I'm not
There's been a
talking
lot
to
of
y'all
talk,
during it.
understandably
I'm
so,
just saying.
But now you
I'm
got to
not.
put a utensil to a tablet and see
Nice.
who comes up with the
My
most
dude, which
correct
leagues
answer.
are you in? I
All
feel
right,
like
well,
we
if you're
chat
ready, I'm
before, but
ready.
I can't remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing Swag.
Why are you only in multiplex, my
Making
dude? Why aren't you in
his
Full Metal or the one
Schmoedown
that's run by Hunter?
Innergeekdom debut.
Just saying.
He
there's other
is
options.
the former movie trivia Schmoedown singles champion of the world, Primetime Paul Oyama. Primetime Paul Oyama. Dude, good to see you. How you feeling, my man?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I will say, Shannon said I'm not going to have any fun. So
Is that a University of Indiana polo?
I'm
What?
ready to, it's a new division, but I'm excited.
You know, Paul, what I will say about you this season, it's already
I have
granted,
lipstick on my
you've had a
teeth.
little bit of a
It's real
pushback
attractive,
here. We haven't
guys.
been able
It's
to
real
see as
attractive.
much, but you've had such a different attitude I've seen, and I think other competitors have talked about
So
it on
different.
shows. The fans have been talking about it. Your attitude has changed dramatically from last year. Is some of that due to the way that you perceived yourself last year and wanted to change? Is some of that due to working with Winston and
are
Swag?
there?
Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Are there?
Yeah.
If you're
I
not
think that
familiar
was
with the
part of the
different leaks
consideration.
or
I think
anything,
Winston was the person who
just
sort of made
hit up
this
hit up my
change. I think
boy
it's loosening
Ryan
me up.
Payne. He's on
It's allowed me to
Facebook.
enjoy
He's
the
pretty
Schmoedown in a
fantastic.
way
He'll be
that I
more than happy
hadn't
to
been
answer any
before.
questions
It's
or
just-
anything.
it's really fun, you know.
He's been in
I'm
the
so
fan links and
laser-focused
everything
that,
so much
don't
more
get
than
that
I have.
mistaken,
So.
but
And that's,
yeah,
I mean, that's why I manage
I'm a
him.
lot more
So
chilled out
I'm
now
all
than I
biased,
was.
obviously. But just hit him up. He can
due
also,
diligence leading up to a match.
and we can,
So,
definitely
where's your
chat for sure.
confidence level today, as opposed to where it was when you first thought, "Hey, maybe I'm going to give this Innergeekdom thing a shot"?
It's a tough match. I mean, Chance is definitely more of the geek kind of friendly guy.
Is that
than I
a
am.
pun, Alan?
But I put in the work. I put in the time.
Is that a pun? I
and
feel like that's
prepared.
a pun.
All I can control is the way I answer questions. Really, I can't really control what he does. So I just got to focus and do what I do in the ring.
Yes.
And if I win, I win.
Christian, it's a new.
Man, I don't
want
them to win because they're both so cool.
He used to be more like Isaiah Thomas. Now he's like a classy Calvert Cheney.
Why couldn't
Like
he
what
have
you
gone
do
up
there,
against someone
Primetime,
else
thank
like
you. We're going to put you in the
John
waiting room as
Humphreys
we
or
bring in your
something?
opponent.
Someone.
And his opponent, representing Corruption, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat in the Innergeekdom division. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion, the Cobra.
It reminds me of my headbanging days in early college, where I pretended to hangbang, going to concerts,
What's going
and I would just get
on here,
headaches.
man? How you feeling going into this match?
Feel good. I feel excited to come back and compete.
Steelers!
Look at the traditional garb there, the Corruption sunglasses and shirt and jacket, all of that. How satisfying is it though for you? I know that some people are wondering
Who do I
why
want in the
you're
tourney?
playing
I don't
Paul
understand the
Oyama.
question.
You're the type of guy to
What
me,
do you
it
mean?
seems
Who do I
like
want in the
this is
tourney?
one
Like,
of
are you
those
talking about the
matches
final
you
two?
want right away to finally get to play your old rival
I
once
don't know.
again?
Oh yeah, it's always fun to take on Paul, and that last match left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, and I'm ready to come back for blood, man. I'm ready.
All right,
They're both out for blood.
Can
one of them just be super casual about it?
Here, Chance, any words you want to say to Paul before we begin?
Please.
No, talking's done. Let's play.
Paul, anything to Chance?
Good luck.
All right. So, Mark, our competitors are here. How does the rules of round number 1 go?
That's right. One competitor in
by
suspended
the way,
animation, the other competitor live from Josh McCouga's
yes,
bedroom.
that was so
in
cool.
round
I loved it. I was
This is
when I went there, I was
Innergeekdom, so
like,
there's
my
10
dude,
questions
David.
from 10 different corners
Yes.
of movie trivia,
Love him.
Schmoedown know-how. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing.
By the
in
way,
round
heads
number
up,
1. As
if
soon as we
you
ask
want to
the
do
question,
something
you have
through
15
Streamlabs, that'd be
seconds to write
pretty
down your best attempt
dope.
at an answer with whatever
Pretty darn
utensil you
cool.
have
Just saying,
on
if
whatever
that's something you want to
tablet
do, totally
you
awesome.
provide yourself.
You can
Once we
also
ask you
do a
by
super
name to
chat,
reveal your
much
answer, please show
appreciated
what you
as
wrote to the
well.
camera at the same time you verbalize it into the microphone.
Either way, I would love it. I mean, the questions, comments, concerns. If there's something you want me to react to, just give me an idea. I would love to hear it. I love getting ideas from all y'all.
Use a JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be issued by your manager at
It's
any
also
point
in the
throughout
description
match.
box
Christian, they're lined
below.
up. They're ready
Heads
to
up.
go. They're in the prime of their lives. Let's do the damn thing.
All right. So we ask Primetime, are you ready?
Power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Cobra, are you ready?
Let's get it.
Get
Then
it?
Let's get ready to Schmoedown. All right, here we go. Question number 1 in the realm of the MCU. What is the name of the terrorist claiming responsibility for the bombings in 2013's Iron Man 3?
Okay, Christian, trivia for you. Where did we see
I have no
this
clue.
movie?
I honestly, God, don't
Los
remember this
Angeles.
movie at all. I remember seeing it in theater,
Right.
but I don't remember. I don't think
4,
I've seen it in over
3.
5 years,
done
to be
with you.
honest. I
2,
feel bad.
1. Do you want to challenge it, Mark?
Mhm.
All right, here we go. We start with Paul.
You'll never see him coming. The Mandarin.
Yes, sir.
Oh, is that
And
the name?
Chance?
I thought that was the name of the
Commander.
character,
Yes.
not the
1-1. All right,
terrorist
next question.
organization.
All
Is there a
right,
difference? Is there
gentlemen,
not a
we need
difference?
A first and last name for
The
this next
Mandarin.
question. It's in the world of Star Wars. And the query is, what rebel pilot survives both Death Star battles and the Battle of Hoth?
I
that's an
can't
achievement not a
name
lot of
any
people
rebel
can claim.
pilots, to be honest.
say it's
Aside, is
not
Luke
Louis
technically
Gossett Jr.
considered a rebel pilot?
A. Hey, Mr. Iron Eagle,
I
I think
don't
he would have
know.
done just fine.
I have no clue.
5, 4.
I have
Would've
no
ended in
flipping clue.
2.5 movies.
2, 1. Pens down. Chance.
Wedge it up. Wedge Antilles.
Yes. And Paul.
Wedge Antilles.
1, 2, 2.
That dude.
All right,
Totally
next
know who
question.
that is.
Here we go,
Yep.
guys. Question 3 comes in the realm of Middle Earth. What is the name of the king of Rohan in Lord of the Rings? Now, Mark, I'm telling you right now, I would get this one because, like I said, I've been watching these movies with the family lately.
I know his face,
My
not his
response to
name.
that is I knew the answer, Wedge Antilles.
Fair enough. 5.
If you're like,
4,
can you imagine if your name
3,
was
2,
Wedge?
1. Pens down. And Paul.
Poor kid. Like, I would feel so bad.
Yes. And Chance.
Yeah, that's true. Théoden. Yeah.
Grade 3. This is the game.
I feel very
that
conflicted
feel like
because
this
I
is gonna
love
be
the
tone
Lord of the
game
Rings
for the
trilogy.
entire
I
game.
really
Here we go.
do.
Next question,
But I
Mark.
feel like I remember
perfect
nothing
thus far.
about
Your
it.
next
Like, I'm not really
category
taking
is
in all the
DC
information.
movies.
Like, I
And the
can't
question
answer
is,
any trivia
what
or
was the name
anything
of the
about it, but I've
original
seen
villain
them so many
created
times.
for the 1993 animated Batman film?
Oh, Phantasm.
Christian,
And Joker.
in Lord of the Rings, at any point do they ever call Theoden just Theo?
Yeah,
Are they referring to Mask of the Phantasm?
5.
They don't really, do they?
No.
Yeah,
3,
Phantasm and
2,
Joker.
1. Pens down, please. And Chance.
The Phantasm.
Yes. And Paul.
The Phantasm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question here, everybody. 4-4 is the score. All right. Marvel movies.
What?
That's next. Marvel movies.
What was that little giggle thing he just
Who
did?
plays
Ha, 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 ha.
Whistler in the 1998 Blade?
Look out, folks.
What?
Hard off
I'm
feeling
not gonna lie.
elusive
Again, I don't know his. I
Come
don't
on
know
there, honey.
his name. I know his
Where are the
face.
suspenders?
He's got a beard. He looks like a different version of Jeff Bridges.
4.
I would be surprised if Jeff
2,
Bridges were
1.
cast
Pens
in
down,
in
please. And
the
Paul.
MCU one.
Chris Christopherson.
Yep. And
That
Chance.
dude. That
Chris
one.
Christopherson.
That one.
6-6. 6-6. Is it 5-5 or 6-6?
It is now 5-5, Christian.
Oh, sorry. our
Yeah,
score
there's so
people
much
are, better
information.
than-
There's so
sorry,
there's so
5-5.
much.
5-5
Like
is
when I'm
you get
watching
to
it, I
halfway
recognize
in round
I can
number
follow
one.
everything
Chris
that's going on.
Christopherson, he enjoyed
I
the
just
ladies
can't
in
like
the 70s. Your
recall it.
next
That's my
category is
issue.
Harry
Like I can't
Potter.
tell you
And the question
anything
is,
about it.
what
I
are
can't tell you
Voldemort's
locations or
masked
anything.
supporters called?
Oh, sorry. That theaters, obviously.
Voldemort is, say what you want, Christian.
How do you
lively
spell
fan
cat?
base.
True. Active.
Yeah.
Right, so
They subscribe.
Yep. And 5.
Interesting.
Well,
Okay,
super
so my husband right
Three,
now, he actually is
2,
he
1.
just got a
Pens down,
Kindle
please. And
the other day.
Chance.
He's actually unfortunately
Voldemort
turning his
patrons,
he found a
Death
scratch
Eaters.
on it.
Death
But
Eaters it is. And Paul.
he
Not my
actually
favorite
just
food,
started
Death Eaters.
reading
Death Eaters,
Two
6,
Towers.
6.
So
Back and forth
it's
we go. I'll tell you,
I
Mark, as
like
a
to listen to
fan of the sport in
audiobooks much
general,
more than
this
actual
is
reading
really exciting
physical
for me to
books,
watch
even though
it
I love
back.
the
So here
smell
we go.
of
Here's the
physical
next
books, if that
question.
makes sense.
Star Trek.
Hmm.
Who directed Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock?
Isn't that one
Christian,
that plays
think
Spock,
about
Leonard
how
Nimoy?
youthful both competitors are. They're only going to get smarter.
Is it true that this one? I have only
Like,
seen
you and
the
I
2009
actively get
Star
dumber
Trek
each and every
movie.
day, but they're still
Is it
gaining
true
knowledge.
that this one is like one of the
4,
worst?
3,
Like I heard so many people
2,
say that this is the
1.
worst Star
Pens
Trek
down,
movie of all time.
please. And Paul.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yep. Chance.
Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy.
That's right. 7-7. Back and forth we
Nimoy.
go, Mark. Here's the next one.
As do you and I, Christian, asking the questions. Your next one is asked by me, and it's in the world of the DCEU. And the query is, what phrase is written on the shirt that Harley Quinn wears for a majority of the film?
Daddy's Little
Suicide
Monster.
Squad?
Is it little or
Christian, you
Lil
cared all about
Monster?
the director's cut of this movie.
I mean, I'm always interested in seeing if there's not an intended version and it was messed with. Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Chance.
Daddy's Little Monster.
Daddy's Little Monster is correct. And Paul. Paul.
Daddy's Little Monster. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can take that. Daddy's Little
correct.
Monster.
That's correct. That's correct.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, I said both.
So,
just saying. I'm
all
super
right.
right. I'm
So
super
after
duper right.
Sorry,
Just
after
saying.
that question,
Just saying.
we find ourselves 8-8. Here's the next one. Heroes.
I'm
and
not
villains.
surprised in the
Heroes and
slightest of
villains.
the
We're gonna give
score,
you
to
20
be
seconds to
honest.
answer
Like,
this
if one of them
question.
had a 5, I would be surprised.
In how many MCU films
Oh.
does Loki make an appearance? 20 seconds.
Ooh, that's going to give us a lot of time to vamp. Where do you want to start, Kay?
I'm going to be quiet for a second and let the young lads think.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, I'm going to go 6. I can only think of 6,
Pens
but I'm sure
down,
I'm wrong.
Please, and we start with Paul.
6.
That's correct.
Yes!
Chance?
6.
Yes.
Wow, look at that. 9, 9. Both fighting here hard. Mark, so basically all I got to do is say, hey, let the guys think, and that'll shut you up?
I'm just so
I could think of all the Thor movies, Avengers,
before the match,
1 and
yes. All right, well, here we go. This is the last
Endgame,
question here.
Infinity
in this
War.
round.
Wait, no,
If you
not
both get it
Infinity
right,
War.
You're going to get the bonus question. You're both going to write it down. If only one of you gets it,
there's
then you
another
won't have to do
one.
anything. You just got to answer it. If you
There
both
was
miss
one
it, then
another
we'll
one,
move to
I
the
think.
second round. All right.
I can't remember, but
Okay. Last category, gentlemen, is in the world of mixed bag, and we are getting elbow deep.
Speaking of mixed bag, you know what else you should do? What's also in mixed bag? A whole bunch of thumbs up. So if you click on that thumbs up, that'd be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. That should be my new tagline. Awesome. Is that a thing? That would be pretty cool if you did that. Also, give it a comment. Am I doing a horrible job? Awesome. Am I doing a fantastic, amazing, magnanimous job?
4,
Obviously.
3, 2,
I don't know.
1. Chance for the perfect round.
Haven't understood this man in years. Jeff Bridges.
That is correct. Perfect round for
Love
Chance and
Jeff
for Paul.
Bridges and Iron Man. So good.
Perfect round. 10, 10. Bonus question. I can see both. The
I see you,
managers are
Brandon.
stressed
I
out,
see you.
but happy at the same time in the waiting room. Here is you got a
That
bonus
can be
question, guys.
challenged.
You do have to write it down
Explain.
the same
Please
way
tell
you
me
have them for
why
the
it can be
previous 10
challenged, Ryan. I
questions.
want to know.
Same thing. 15 seconds. You both have all your JTE
But you have a
rules,
perfect.
both have challenges. Are
You had
ready for the
8
bonus
out of the
question?
10.
Prime
Well
time?
done. Nice.
Chance?
And also, Ross,
Um,
you had a perfect
all right, here we go.
round. Well done.
The bonus question here for 11 points apiece. Who plays Jenny Blake, the young aspiring actress and Cliff's
Jennifer
love
Connelly.
interest in The Rocketeer?
Another father-daughter movie.
Saw that
Yes.
one in the theaters.
Did you? Really?
Of course, you got a perfect round,
Must have been a young
Ryan.
one.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
I
Again,
got-
not
I
in the
got you
slightest.
guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with primetime.
Not confident about this. Jennifer Connelly?
Yes,
correct.
it
And
is,
Chance.
boy.
Jennifer Connelly.
Wow, 11. 11 after the first round. What a
All
battle
right.
it is
Okay.
gonna
So I have
bring
it
in
seems like
the
I have a whole bunch
managers
of
here
people
who
in this
definitely
chat that are
stressing
really
out
kicking
and
ass
going,
at this,
"Look,
this league in particular. So
We're
everyone,
happy
give
at the
yourself
same
a
time
little
here, Mark. All right, so round
Round
number
of
2,
applause.
we go.
on doing
Please, Mark, how
fantastic
does
in
the
your
rule
first
work?
round.
All right, let's see if these two
Also, let me
dummies
know
can
what
get
are your
anything right in
strengths? What are your
round two.
weaknesses? Which categories
It's known as the wheel
do
round,
you
the
would you
wheel
guys
round,
pick
the
if you
wheel
got
of fate,
spinner's
doom,
choice or
and
opponent's choice?
justice. And if round one is any indication, there's going to be some hardy spins and a lot of correct answers because it's the Innergeekdom wheel, so you get 12 categories. 10 are from different movies or genres or franchises, and you have opponent's choice and spinner's choice. So once you settle
Actually,
on
let
a
me find that
particular
list
ledge
of
slash category
all
on
the
electronic
movies.
wheel, you're going to be asked 5 questions from said
MCU
round. Each question is
movies.
worth 2 points. There is
Loki
no penalty for missing a
has
question. However,
been
stealing is
seen
available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4
Okay,
options,
so
one of
Loki
which we
has
promise
been in
is the
Thor,
correct
Avengers,
answer. It
Dark
is
World,
a tied-up
Ragnarok,
ball
Infinity
game
War,
here,
and
Kristen. It is
Endgame.
11
So
to
I
11,
was
and so
wrong.
to
Yeah, it
decide
is
the
an Endgame.
spin,
I mean,
we
and
go
Infinity
to,
War.
I don't know what, a coin flip?
Now, Chance would go. He has competed before in
Surprise,
the,
surprise,
Innergeekdom
my
division, so he has
dude.
seniority here in this division. So he will have the
Say,
opportunity. Going to bring in
weaknesses like
Shannon
James Bond.
first, gonna
James
drop
Bond is
both
really
Winston and Paul
deceivingly
out for a
difficult.
moment,
It's
allow
really
you
that's a
guys
really
to
tough
confer
category. There's a lot of
for a
movies to
minute of
cover.
deciding if
Yeah.
you want to spin first or second. Clock has started.
Great job, Chance. Killing it. How are you feeling? What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna go first.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
Ryan, how
that's
would you
easy.
feel if I was
I'm gonna
like
go
this chill
Change it up. Let's do it.
Okay.
going into the second
so
round?
Chance has decided, so we can leave you
I
guys
feel
on
like
screen,
such
leave
a
your
weenie
opponent,
sometimes
for the
when
time
I
being
when
until
I
you
watch
can get
you
your
play
questions in the
because
waiting room.
I pretty much
And
tell you
here
what to
is
do.
the spin. Here we go.
Rather than like it's like rather than check in all that much,
does.
so it's kind of funny. Oh, thank you so much, Ben, for the donation. I super appreciate it. That's awesome. Love Rocketeer, my first comic book movie ever.
think
Yes,
I
a
would
lot
do
of people
better
forget
than
about
Star
Rocketeer
Trek,
as a
so I'm
comic
gonna
book
spin
movie.
again.
It's so
You
great.
spin
It's
again.
so much
All right, here
fun.
it is. Final spin.
Directed
Whatever
by
you
Joe
get here.
Johnston, that
You
also
have it.
did the first Avenger, I believe.
Kirk is weeping.
Might be a top 10 comic book for me. Awesome choice. I would
round it
also
goes.
get
Chris,
Star
this
Wars,
could be
DC,
Lord of the
MCU,
Rings
and
territory.
DCEU.
Middle Earth it goes. All right. So
Great
all
choices.
right,
How would you be
Shannon,
at
drop
Middle
out here, bring
Earth
back
or
Paul.
like
Paul,
quotes?
please make sure
Who
your
said get
hands
it.
are free.
Yeah.
Same thing with you, Chance. Make sure your hands are free.
Or
while we
scores,
ask
movie
these rounds
scores.
Questions. I will ask the questions here to Chance Ellison.
Tough one.
This is the wheel round, which will be Middle Earth.
Yeah. Look at how confident you are.
All right. Oh,
because
I
you've been
got a
watching these movies. I
donation.
expect some correct
Oh, I'm just
pronunciation.
gonna pause it real quick because I can't
here we go. We're gonna
listen
start.
and talk at the same time. I'm just gonna do one real quickly. So I got a donation from a Weston Iro. I feel like I'm butchering the name. I know it's from Avatar: Last Airbender, but I please remind me. It's been ages since I've seen it, so please remind me how to pronounce it. I'd really appreciate it. He said, "Passed out. May we be blessed by Baby Yoda and not be boiled like eggs in the morning." in the coming days, again. Okay, what is that from? Tell me where that is from. I can't remember. That sounds really familiar. Tell me. Someone tell me right now. What is it? What is that a reference from? Can anyone tell me? Maybe not. Maybe. So no one's answering me. That's totally fine. But regardless, thank you so much for your awesome donation, Weston Ira. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so we're gonna go
Chance, 5
pressing
questions.
play,
In
continuing.
the Fellowship of the Ring, what is the name of the ferry the hobbits used to escape the Black Riders and get to Bree?
The Buckleberry Ferry.
That is correct for 2 points.
I like how
All right.
Paul's just like,
Question 2.
good job, bro. Good
Coming
job,
from
bro.
The Hobbit.
You know they chat quite
Who
a bit
plays
too.
Bolg in An Unexpected Journey. Bolg, B-O-L-G.
Ciarán Hinds.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't remember. Is it Andy Serkis again?
Is it A, Conan Stevens?
I don't know.
B,
None of my
Lawrence
answers
McClure,
are on there.
C, Tamara Morrison. D, John Tui.
John Tui.
It's incorrect. Paul, for the steal, it's A, Conan Stevens.
Chance is
B,
like,
Lawrence
what?
McClure. C, Tamara Morrison. Or D, John Toy.
I believe it's Conan Stevens.
For 1 point steal.
Wow,
that is correct.
huge steal
1 point
going
steal.
in,
All right,
going
Chance,
into it.
here's
Yeah,
question 3.
before he even spun.
From Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the character who fatally wounds Theoden in Return of the King?
You want to get nuts? Let's get
Multiple
nuts.
choice.
That's Batman.
Is it
Well,
A,
Bruce Wayne,
Gothmog,
technically.
B, the Witch King of Angmar. C, Gorbog. D, Musgash.
Which king of Angmar?
Which King of Angmar?
Witch King of Angmar is correct for 1 point.
Yes.
Here's your last question.
Winging it.
Up 2 more.
I'm nailing it,
2
man.
more, excuse me.
Nailing
Can I
it.
get a 5?
Yeah, you do. We're staying in Lord of the Rings. Which
Mm-hmm.
actor plays Lord Denethor, who is the steward of Gondor?
John Noble.
For 2 points. All right. Last question here. Hobbit.
Ooh.
In An Unexpected Journey, what turns the trolls that captured Bilbo and the dwarves to
Sunlight.
stone?
Sunlight.
For 2 more points, Chance Ellison has a good round there and gets himself 6 points over Paul Oyama. Now it is it is Prime Time's opportunity to spin here. We're going to drop out.
Good round, man.
And we're going to bring in Winston.
Oh man,
And,
he's just so
and,
complimentary
I
of him.
like that
He's
steal,
just
baby. That's how
complimenting.
you
He's
set
like,
the
good job,
tone. All
man.
right, let's do it.
He's
All right,
good
the
job.
wheel is
I'm excited for
coming
you.
up here. And first spin.
Only difference
Here we
is
go.
like 16 points. Sorry, 6 points, not 16. That's a very big difference.
Oh, come on, man. I miss Vegas so much.
I don't know,
Middle
some
Earth,
old
so
person.
you have to spin again
Old
anyway.
person indeed.
So this will count as your first spin.
I could just answer those questions he just had, but
Ooh.
Opponent's choice.
Ooh.
Opponent's choice. All
Rough.
right, so we're going to bring back
Now,
both
if I were
Chance
doing it, I would
and,
probably
Shannon
choose
here for a
scores and
second. I wanna drop in
soundtracks, but I don't know
Paul out
how
for a second, bring
confident
back Chance,
you know
and
Chance
drop
is
Winston
at
out.
scores
All
and
right, you guys have a
soundtracks.
minute to
Does he
choose.
feel like he can
Gone.
steal some points if necessary? Or Star
Torn
Trek, that's hard
between
too.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Well, you know what we've been working on, so
Yeah.
trust your gut.
That is
I'm
most.
gonna give him Star Wars.
You're gonna give him Star Wars. All
All
right.
right.
So we'll bring
Okay,
back
okay.
Paul here. Drop Shannon out.
Yeah,
Opponent's
I don't.
choice it is. Star
I feel
Wars
bad.
is the category
I
they
don't
chose there,
really
Mark.
That's
give
a very interesting strategy,
my
Christian. It
opponents
seemed that
that
Chance
kind
is
of
just
grace
leaning more
period.
towards
I pretty
what
much
his
tell them
strength
what
is,
to
maybe
do.
as opposed to what Paul's weakness is.
I'm
but
just
that's
like,
the
yeah,
advantage
you want
of
this?
being new to
Too bad.
Innergeekdom
You're
is
going
that
with
nobody
this.
really knows what your strengths or
Shoot.
weaknesses are.
Mhm.
We're about to
I'm
find
pretty.
out
That's pretty much
how
what I
Paul
do.
Oyama does. Is he prime time in a galaxy far, far away?
Oh yeah,
Paul,
the pen is
your first
mightier than the
question.
sword.
in the world of Star Wars.
So many
Had to be my
Lester
favorite
Sade,
franchise. Oh, that's my favorite movie of
Easter
all
eggs in
time.
here, and I'm so here for it.
Return of the Jedi. What does C-3PO say his programming
Oh.
won't allow him to impersonate?
I don't remember the last time I've seen Return of the Jedi. Well, I tell you, it was probably like when Lucas forced me to sit down and watch them.
Multiple choice.
Probably.
Is it A, a deity, B, a Jedi, C, royalty, or D, a demigod?
A deity?
1 point for Paul Oyama.
1 point for Oyama. Okay.
Should have swung with the gut.
All right.
You got this, boy.
In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, what is the name of Anakin's human friend who sticks by him when he tests his pod racer?
Cut the tension with the knife.
I don't remember any of it.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Wald, B, Kitster, C, Dak, or D, Chopper?
Chopper.
Wald?
That is incorrect. Chance, I'm going to give you your options again before you answer. Is it A, Wald, B, Kitster,
Oh, it's
C,
Kitster.
Dak, or D, Chopper?
Kitster.
Now that's
You know what
call a
I
correct
remember
answer.
having a
So
lot of
Christian,
fun with?
Wow.
I remember
Point, that's a steal from
loving
Paul.
the
You got a steal back there,
N64
too. That's pretty big. Question number 3
game
here,
where
Mark.
N64 game where
Right,
you
go back
were
to
your
prime
pod
time for
racers.
this. In episode 9,
Oh my
The
gosh,
Rise
that
of
game was so
Skywalker.
much fun.
What is the name
It was
of
so
Zori
much
Bliss's
fun.
homeworld,
I was
which is
obsessed with
targeted
that
for
game.
destruction by the First Order?
Kijimi.
Yes, it is. Not an easy one to spell, but you nailed the pronunciation.
Nice
2
job.
points for Oyama.
We don't want another Star Wars
And for
match
2 more points, this is your
situation,
4th of 5 questions, making it your
which
penultimate
they
one. In
100%
episode 3,
proved
The Revenge of the
correctly.
Sith, who gives the order to have C-3PO's mind wiped?
No clue. No clue.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That is incorrect.
Oof.
Chance, can't give you multiple choice options, so you got to answer this one on your own. I'm going to ask you the question again.
Oh, he knows. He
In The Revenge of the
he
Sith,
feels
who
like
gives
he's
the
done
order to
now.
have C-3PO's
Emotionally, he's out.
mind wiped?
Yeah, he knows it now. Now I need multiple choice. Bail Organa.
Wow.
That's a
little bit of shade thrown
huge
there, too,
steal.
Chris. So
yeah,
that is a steal.
that's
for
rough.
Chance
He
Ellison.
knows.
And so now
He's-
Paul Oyama,
he
2
might be done
very
right now.
much
He
needed
might
points now
be
going
done.
into round number 3. Prime time.
If he
your
were to
last
cut,
question in the
he
world of
needs to get
Star
every
Wars.
single point at this point.
What
well,
color
that's weird to say.
is
Point
the
at this
bolt
point.
of the Stormtrooper's blaster when it is set to stun in A New Hope?
Multiple choice.
Is it A red,
Yoda.
B blue,
Makes a
C
very
green,
good
or D yellow?
soda.
Blue.
I don't remember the
It is
rest
blue.
of the
You put it on
song
red if you want to miss your
lyrics.
target. You put it on blue if you want to stun him.
Wow. So look, Happy, that was a big round for Chance Ellison and Corruption. As we now bring the managers back in here, it is 21-16.
All right, prime
Corruption and Chance
time.
find themselves
Oyama,
here with a
he is definitely seems
5-point
like he's
lead
freaking
going
out right
into
now a little
round
bit.
number 3. It's
Winston
the
needs
final
to do
round,
what
Mark.
he
How's
can to
that
help
go?
calm him
Okay, it is
down
round number 3.
behind
We're
the
gonna
scenes.
test some metal, and that's spelled with 2 T's.
Because
and
if
L
he
and
is
an
in
E.
his head right
Number
now,
3
he is
gonna
in his
determine
head
the
for
match
the
once we go to
rest
sudden
of
death
the
overtime.
entire match.
What
He
we need
needs
from
to
each
like
competitor
take
is
a minute
series
to
of
do
numbers.
some
These numbers
meditation,
can range
do some
between
deep
1
breathing, or
to 15. You
something.
need
My
3
dude,
numbers per competitor.
calm the
Those
F
numbers
down.
correspond to a different corner of
Calm
inner
down.
geekdom know-how. Your first question's worth 2 points. Your next
That's
one
how
is
I
worth
tell my
3 points.
competitors
Your
to
last
calm
one,
down.
should we
Calm
make it at 5?
down.
Is worth 5 big meaty points. Okay, so Chance, because you enjoy.
Well, I think you can argue that it was maybe baby blue.
You are going to give us your
You know?
series of numbers
You feel
first.
me?
Fear not, competitors. There
Okay,
is
3
no
impulse round
stealing,
2.
and
Not
penalty for missing
pleased
a
with
question
myself.
in
How
round
dare
number
you,
3.
Brandon?
Chance,
We're all
1 to
not
15.
pleased with you.
What feels
I mean,
lucky, son?
no, just kidding. Just kidding.
Go.
These are really, really difficult questions.
Go,
This,
6,
across the board.
12,
So, I think I'm just impressed. I think it's awesome.
And for Paul?
7, 15, and 2.
Guys, just saying, super chats
All
are
right, 7,
available.
15,
You can go ahead and click that
two
little
for Paul
sign
Oyama.
and
Any last
send in
words
a
there,
question,
Winston,
comments,
for
or
Paul
anything, and that'd
Oyama
be pretty
before we
awesome.
let you go back to the
And
living room?
also, just help
Hey,
keep the lights on
Check that
with over
stuff.
here with
Go full
C2A.
Dion
That'd be
right
pretty
now.
cool.
Neon Dion, dude.
And
Let's
who knows?
go.
Maybe I'll get
All right,
YouTube,
and Shannon?
the YouTube
Chance,
premium
stay
channel.
calm. You got this. Listen to the entire question. The whole question before you answer. Do not rush it. And you've still got all your JTs, so don't forget. You
That's
got
right.
this. Time,
That's
baby.
right.
Understood.
Shannon,
JTs, man.
whipping out that
All right, so
knowledge,
here we go.
girl.
Well, Shannon
Yes.
and Winston. giving sound advice to their competitors. All right, Paul, you chose category number 7. You got to
What are you talking about? Calm down.
You have category number 7. Harry Potter is the first.
That's how I always tell everyone to calm down.
In
That's how I tell
The
myself to calm
Prisoner
down. I
of
just look myself in the
Azkaban,
mirror and I just do
who
that
is
face to
promoted
myself
to
until I
the
calm down, and it
professor
works.
of care of magical creatures.
Rubius Hagrid.
That's correct for 2 points.
Rightfully
All
so.
right, so still finds himself down 3,
Right,
so he's
not
got
just
a tie
groundskeeper.
here in order to avoid the TKO and have Chance answer his next question. Paul, you chose category 15. Back to Middle Earth we go.
Joy.
Who plays Fandriel, the Elven King in the Hobbit trilogy?
Oh, it's what's his face?
Lee Pace.
Yeah, Lee Pace. He's
Ties it up.
he
Avoids
is
the TKO. Corruption not able to capitalize on the TKO
the
here. However,
blue dude
they're
in,
still in great shape here. To
Guardians of the
bounce it
Galaxy.
back. If Chance hits his 2-pointer mark, it goes right back
The
to
blue
Paul and forcing him
dude.
to hit his 5.
That is correct. Christian wouldn't expect anything less from a
And I
player
love
of
Lee
Prime
Pace.
Time's caliber, but now Chance.
I wish I could
with
see
a
him in more
chance to
stuff.
force it back
I haven't
to
seen him
Paul to
really in
answer his
anything.
5-point question to put the match on the line. Chance, for your 2-point question, you selected number 6, and that corresponds
Ronan the
to
Accuser. Yes,
category
that
of
dude. You know what I
Who
meant.
said it?
Come on.
It's
Yeah.
quotes. And your 2-pointer is, who said, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail nonetheless. It's frightening, turns the leg to jelly.
Is the Mad Titan himself, Thanos.
He's not a happy guy. And that is correct for 2 points. So now, Christian, back to Paul.
All right, Paul. So here's where we stand here. You hit this 5-pointer. It's going to force Chance to hit some questions of his own. However, if you miss it, then Corruption and Chance advance to the next round. Paul, you chose category number 2. We're going to the DCEU for this one. Here's your 5-pointer. What type of wedgie do the bullies give Freddie Freeman that he later gives back to them in Shazam?
Atomic Wedgie.
And your winner, advancing to the next round, the Cobra, Chance Ellison. The answer was suitcase wedgie.
Suitcase wedgie.
Suitcase wedgie was the answer. Suitcase wedgie.
They lift you like a suitcase, carry your ass around.
All right, so that's a big win there by Chance. All right, so Winston and Paul, I'm going to put you in the waiting room for the moment. We're going to talk to both Shannon and the Cobra. What a big, massive victory.
Wow.
Cobra here playing very, very
Man,
strong.
that hurt my heart a little bit. I'm not
23
gonna lie.
points, 21 over his rival, primetime Paul Oyama. Chance, you got to be feeling good, brother.
Oh, I feel wonderful, Christian. I feel great.
Of course
I
you
mean,
do, Chance. Of
a
course
little
you
less
do.
with that. I thought I'd be beating Paul, but you know what? I'm gonna take the victory, and I'm glad to put some points in my faction right here.
Well, that's the big question there, Shannon. So, again, you guys were banking on this. We know that Mike is the one that people are talking about. He's a 2-time Innergeekdom champion, but how crucial and how important was it for Chance to get this victory for you guys, and how proud of you are? How proud of him are you?
This is the win that we needed, and this is the win that we got because Chance has been working his tail off. This is vindication for his record. Finally, he gets that victory that is so well earned and so well deserved. I could not be more proud of the Cobra right now.
Yeah, Chance. So, first of all, compliment then question. Thank you for making your bed. We appreciate it here.
You're welcome.
The big question, though. So, round number 2. Let me take you.
I have
and
not been
Shannon
making
back
my
there
bed.
for
I'm
a
not
sec
gonna lie.
because
I was for a
you
bit, but I
did a nice
decided
spin, but then
not to
Oyama
because when I
spins
do make my
opponent
bed,
choice. You
my
decided to saddle him
comforter
with
gets
Star Wars.
dirtier
Can
a
you
lot
both
quicker
take us
because my cats
wizard
like
behind the curtain?
sprawl
What was
all
the thinking
over it and
behind
it gets
giving him
cat
the
fur
Galaxy
everywhere.
Bonfire?
So
You know, we've
it's a
been
struggle.
in the trivia gym, trained with Mike, trained with Laura Kelly. We've gone through a lot of Star Wars stuff. I watched all the movies. It's a favorite franchise, so I feel like I thought I could pick some steals if he dropped them. Lo and behold, he dropped them. I picked them up. He took 1. I took 3.
Fair enough. Look,
Shannon is so
this was
proud,
something that
just
you
saying.
talked about, Shannon, like you said on the side there. You said, look, you know, we've been working on. Clearly, you guys have been putting the work in, knowing
What?
how important this was.
Whenever you're trying, I'm a
and I
little
don't
on
know. I
edge
mean,
because I
this is
don't know
just
what you're thinking.
This is a
What?
very impressive win here by the
Should I
Cobra.
like be like weird, like amped up in that case? Like no
can
matter
have
what?
Come on in, baby.
We're gonna bring in the former two-time champion.
You know what? Okay.
Mike
To answer
Kalinowski.
your question,
Mike,
whenever you're on
how
trail,
you
I'm a
feeling
little on
about
edge and I don't
besides
know
that
what
haircut? Our see lady.
You know,
King
you're
is.
human. Those things happen, obviously.
I
I
don't even know where he went.
I think I kind of
Walked
go
right
into
into
a
a wall and
chill
disappeared.
mode at a certain point, and I don't want to, make
All right,
you
so
more
Chance,
nervous.
Now this match
So,
in the books,
who
and you
knows?
sit
Yeah.
back and you wait. You got two rookies going after each other. You got the Den
Jonathan, remind me who's in my
superstar
faction,
the
real
Bandit,
quick. Can you
Ben
just like
Goddard.
list them?
He's going up
In this
against
one, at
someone
least? I
you
can't
know
remember.
very well. Another
Mike,
fan
there he is.
league
There he
legend
is.
in the Spider, Robert Parker. If you have your choice, who do you want to
Thank
play?
heavens. I am desperate for points.
You know what? As much as I
Desperate.
would love to be the first in the hand Ben Goddard's first L, that'd be really freaking sweet. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. So Parker, come at me, man. I'm waiting for you around 2. I want to be the one to take you out.
Shannon, same question here
okay.
too. I mean,
Okay,
this is
dude.
something that I will I'll repeat. You have been on that side where last year Kevin Smets was the unbeatable Innergeekdom force who was destined to never get beaten, and Mike took that away. Mike gave him his defeat. You guys have felt that before. Is that what you want, or do you want? I mean, it's really the same, because if Ben Goddard beats Parker, another undefeated person, but who would you
He's
rather
played in
see,
one
Ben
match.
Goddard or Robert Parker?
You're technically
about
undefeated,
Ben
but you've been playing
Everyone
one
cares
match.
about
I mean,
Robert
calm
Parker. So
down.
that's
What
who
is
we
with this
want.
undefeated
Everyone in
nonsense?
this game is beatable, Magic Boy included. I'm not worried about it. One game at a time, one opponent at a time. Let's bring them on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll see if I can keep
Our
this
league.
vest handy in case Parker does win that match. He dresses in it.
The one
Maybe
that
I'll
you
wear
and
a
I
vest
are
and
in.
sunglasses.
You,
Who
me, and
knows?
Ryan,
But
and a few other
Christian, I think
people are in.
regardless, the world
Who's
was
in
put
that
on
league?
notice that
That I
Chance
wanna
did
know.
not lose
I can't
any
remember for
steam
the
or
life
any
of me.
momentum with this break. He is ready to make
I
a
get
run
depressed every
this
time I look at it
Innergeekdom
because I also,
All
by
right, well,
extension,
thank
look at
you,
the points.
Shannon, and thank you, Chance.
And I
Congratulations,
get
Chance,
depressed.
on advancing to the next round. Let's move them here, and then something you don't hear too often these days in the defeated circle: Winston Marshall and primetime Paul Oyama. Look, Paul, great first round.
That
man.
I
It was
know. I know I have
amazing.
Laura
He
Kelly in
hung
my league,
there.
and she
He
is
hit the
gonna
dreaded
go
opponent's choice
up
in the
against
second round.
a Demolanta.
Chance plays
That's
it
a
right,
fact.
gives you
It's a
Star
factoid.
Wars when
Absolutely.
he was trying to figure out which one he was going to give you. Did you have a preference?
A preference, something else besides that, because of how it went. I kind of figured that's how he'd go. I know that's his favorite franchise, and I know obviously he's been prepping Laura Kelly a lot. Yeah, I was feeling all right going into it. I rewatched most of the movies. It just, I wasn't locked into the right information, and sometimes just the categories don't shake out the way you want them to.
Yeah. Winston, same
It's
thing,
rough
man. You got to be
sometimes, it
proud
is.
of Paul here, too, because, like I said, it's his first match in the Innergeekdom division at all. Perfect round. First round, hits a bad second round, but he hung in there with Chance, and, I mean, he showed why he's one of the big stars in this league.
I mean, my first Innergeekdom match, I had 7 points. So, yes,
That's true. Okay.
So I'm very proud of Paul.
Yeah,
coming here
his
and
first
wrecking
match
shop
is
today. I mean,
fantastic
this was a
considering he
tough
got about
matchup, man. I mean, that's the
he
thing.
got
We were
above
talking about,
20
you know,
points.
I
This
like
is
to talk
huge
about his
for a
We're
rookie.
talking about
His
two
first
champs going
match,
at
his
each other.
rookie
You know what I
IG
mean?
match.
So this is whenever you see that it's going to be a knockout dragout, and I know how much work Paul put into this. So I think the one thing that makes me sad is that he doesn't get to keep flexing all the work. I mean, we stayed up last night prepping for hours, just
Kalinowski, Ellison,
I know how much
Canopic, Laura Kelly, Forefather.
but you know what? It's still a long season.
So we're not having a
It's
singles league.
It's not over yet. So
should I keep
I just want you to know, man,
Forefather?
I'm proud of you, boy. Don't even worry about it.
I don't know if we're keeping
Paul,
it,
it's
having
not something
one.
that we have to ask
Tim
you
Franco.
often in particular, but after
So
a
this
loss
is definitely
like this,
a
what's
match
the next thing you go
for
to
me,
work
for
on? Do
sure.
you focus on another Innergeekdom
Thank you so much,
topic, or
Jonathan.
are you
I
gonna be looking
appreciate
to
it.
other
Yeah.
pastures as far as where your study and prep goes
Should
from
I
here?
keep
I'm
Tim
definitely
Franco?
zeroing back in on singles and teams after this.
Someone tell me. Should I keep
I will
Tim
probably play
Franco?
Innergeekdom
I
at
really
some point
want
in
to.
the
I think he's
future.
fantastic.
You know,
I just don't
didn't see
know
the fruits of my labor,
how
but
likely
some
he's going to
trees just
play.
take longer than others. And I just want to refocus back into singles and teams and get us some points and the stretch run of the season. That's really my bread and butter. This was just sort of a thing I did because I thought I could do reasonably well. I think I'll do better on the next attempt, but yeah, I'm focused on singles and teams for the rest of the season, I think.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what I really want. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, real talk. I know we have the way the standings are right now with the teams. I know that there's other stuff, and I know we're going to get the teams and singles later on in the season. But, bring Chance and Mike back. Let's get Corruption against Final Exam and see what they really got.
I got Cabrera in our league. Alex, it's me versus you. That's cute. That's cute, Ryan.
I like the moxie.
I
tell you, Winston, I
appreciate
do
that,
have
but
to actually
that's
bring up
cute.
Corruption. I know a
It's
loss
not
in
gonna
general
happen.
stings,
You do
but
know
does it
that.
sting just a little bit more because it's to Shannon and Corruption?
Alex,
No,
Tiffany
'cause
Smith, and
the
Fisak
only
are the
real
worst
win
match
against
ever.
Corruption
What?
I'm looking
Huh?
forward to is when Makuga
It's a
takes
wor-
out
I don't know which
Blueberry.
match that is
Coming at
referring
some
to.
point.
I don't know.
That match
It's been a
will
while.
happen
Is that like an
because
early
Christian,
season
you and
match?
I will talk.
I don't remember.
I need this to happen.
So we
'cause
are having
she
okay.
tried to
So we
come out
are
here and
having
ruin my season. Like, she
Scratch
drew
that. I was thinking
first
about
blood,
the teams
so that
tournament.
means I
That's what
gotta
I'm thinking
finish
about.
it.
Okay,
That's
forget
what
me. Forget me. You're right.
All right, well,
I
do
had my
wanna
stuff mixed up. We are
congratulate you guys
100%
for a
having
great
singles
season
tournament with the
so
32
far,
competitors.
and there's still a lot more to come here, too.
Bateman
But Paul,
versus
thank you. It's always a
Ethan
pleasure to see you, my
and
man.
Kalineski against
The
Guy.
former
And the
Louis
winner
King
play each
Schmoedown
other.
champion of
Right?
the world, Paul,
Right.
Primetime
Maybe.
Oyama, and Winston
Maybe.
Marshall. Thank you guys. Great match.
Who's a fan?
Yes, baby, thank you.
All right, Mark.
Climb
So,
to
there you
fourth.
go. We
Wow.
had a
Fourth
scrap.
place.
We knew it was going to be a scrap, and Chance Ellison
Fantastic.
really showed
Great.
what he's made of here today. He stayed composed.
Is it?
He
Is that
lost
one
he
from
lost that
season
one
one?
steal. He got it back
Um,
immediately. He played tight. He knew what
there
he was
was,
doing. It looks like. I
someone-
mean, this doesn't look like. Oh yeah, I know a couple things.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pause it for a hot minute. There was if someone can tell me, that would be amazing. Amazing. If someone can tell me which match this was, but I remember Mance played it. It was Mance against someone else where the winner got like 5 points max. And it was I think it was a singles match, and both competitors were like joking the entire time, essentially, and they were just like, I don't know what's happening. But tell me which match that was, because I remember seeing it once and thinking to myself, it's really awkward and uncomfortable, because it feels like no one's taking this seriously, whereas the not the judges, but the commentators were, but the competitors weren't. So it's kind of an awkward situation. Anyway, so
It looks like he's been doing his homework, man.
Yeah, and even though both competitors maybe aren't necessarily even as far as Innergeekdom experience, you can tell that they both are seasoned in the Schmoedown, because if either competitor sees a perfect game being thrown across the board at round number 1, you might get a little quaky. You might get a little, oh no, what's going to happen?
was it?
Round number 2?
That sounds
They
like
didn't
it. That
bat
sounds
an
like
eye.
something that would happen
Paul
with
spinning
them.
Opponent's choice is tough luck for him. Chance made the right move, and that's all you can ask for from a strategy perspective. Make the right move.
How?
Answer the questions in
What's
front of you. I
how?
think both competitors did a marvelous job here.
Ben,
in
tell
this
me
opening.
what's Hal.
Well, we're going to find
Like,
out exactly who
Hal
Chance is playing,
3000,
because
2001
next
Space
week,
Odyssey
that's right,
reference.
on July 3rd, you will be seeing Ben Goddard, the Bandit, against the Spider, Robert.
Oh my gosh,
Parker,
not kidding.
in
If it
another
was
match here
Halloween
in
and I
the
still had my
Innergeekdom
long hair, I
tournament.
would
It's been a
totally
solid
cosplay
tournament
as
so
Liv
far,
Tyler's
Mark.
character
A lot
in
of great
Empire
matches.
Records.
I mean, the
Combat
knowledge
boots,
has just
skirt,
been so good in the
everything.
factions.
Weird
Look
little
at the
belly
current
shirt
standings
situation.
as they stand today. These can change.
Actually, that sounds more
over the
like
next
it.
couple
Mance
of
versus
weeks
Redneck.
because
I know, like, it was like
all
a
of
really
the
awkward
upcoming
win.
Innergeekdom matches
Yeah.
that we have.
And Christian, you think about the points change.
Yeah,
you think about
seriously,
how
Ben,
close
what is
we've
this from?
been in
Tell me
the
what you're
matches
referring
that,
to.
we had
Are you referring
play-in
to the
games,
match?
and
I don't
then
know
as
what
we
Hal
continue
is.
here, the difference
Oh, Hal's
between
from
a knockout
Screen
versus a TKO
Junkies.
versus taking someone the distance, that might make all of the difference in the
Clearly,
world when
I
it
don't
comes to
watch
those
that
factions
channel
and
at
others.
all.
Big 3 points
Oh,
here
but that
for
sounds
Corruption
like it.
as they move just
Honestly,
a
I
little bit
wouldn't be
higher
surprised. I have to
from
check it
their
out then.
current standing. I would like to thank you guys here. Remember,
Not
that
that
if
great
you
of
have been catching
competitors
up
at the
with
time.
the
I'm
Innergeekdom
really
tournament,
curious to
if you just tuned
see.
into it and you said, "Wait a minute, I want to see some of these
I'm actually
matches
really
early," well,
curious
you
to
can
see
the Thursday
how
match
Mance is going
earlier
to
than
come
everybody
back.
else. All you got to do is
I think
become
he's playing for the Drukes, I want to
become a
say.
patron today at the
Not
Schmoedown
entirely
Patreon. That is
sure.
patreon.com/Schmoedown. Join today.
No, I have not.
And you're
I've not
also at the
seen
end of a lot
Love
of matches,
Victor.
and
I've
we're
heard
doing
good
some neat
things,
things,
so I'm going
Q&As
to
over
check
on
it
Patreon.
out
We
for
just get
sure.
you guys
I
involved. We
believe
send out the $stream
the main
link for
character he's supposed
$10
to
and
be.
over patrons. You come on in, you
It's
have a couple
revealed that he's
conversations with
bisexual,
myself.
not
Could be Mark, could be any
he's
of the
not gay,
managers,
right?
could
I
be
want to say.
anybody. Go and check it out today. Mark,
Give me a
once
cutscene.
again,
Give
my
me a
man,
cutscene. Give me a
pleasure being
cutscene.
here. Thank you very
I
much
want
for
a
joining us for
cutscene.
the Baby Carrots. I'm Christian Harloff. See you next time.
Cutscene. Damn, no cutscene. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna drop down and pull up the stats. Really fantastic. Oh, whoopsie. Stop screen. Oh, I gotta There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to dive into the stats of this match a little bit. Let me see if I can pull it up real quickly. Okay, so, against Ellison versus Oyama in the round 1, they both had a perfect first round, including the bonus points, which is fantastic. That's so impressive, especially considering Oyama, he's never played an IG match before. That's fantastic. Going into the rounds, obviously getting all correct. You can see over here in the round 1 categories. Round 2, Ellison, he ended up getting Middle Earth, and obviously it looks like he's not perfect with it, but he's definitely really solid. He ended up, Oyama was able to get his quick steal. You can see down here in the round 2 section, he ended up getting 2, 4, 6, 7 points, getting 7 points during the round 2. And Oyama, just to compare, he ended up getting opponents. Ellison, he did get up an opponent's choice, but Ellison chose Star Wars for him. So definitely a great selection of opponent's choice right there. But he ended up getting several. He ended up stealing 3 points from Oyama in the second round. So good job on Ellison. But Oyama wasn't. This category, Star Wars, wasn't his wheelhouse. It's obviously Star Wars is arguably one of the hardest categories to ace, in Innergeekdom, at least based on my opinion. Honestly, just because, it has so much information, it requires its own separate league. So it's crazy difficult. Now, moving on to round 3, Oyama he ended up getting, both his, 2 and 3 pointers. Unfortunately, did not get his 5 pointers. And Ellison, all of a sudden, he ended up getting his 2 pointer, but Oyama, he just had to get his 5 pointer in order to save the game, and therefore he ended up getting KO'd by Ellison. Now, what are our big takeaways, from this? Not only is it incredibly impressive on both their parts, but it's his 2 misses in round 1 were Star Trek and Middle Earth. MCU was a second round category after spinning away from DC. Picking up 1 point steals DCEU, Star Wars, Heroes and Villains. But overall, mega impressed. I would love to see both these see Oyama. I know he mentioned this is something I just kind of casually picked up. They kind of threw me into, and honestly, dude, stick to it. You have so much potential to be amazing in Innergeekdom. I totally understand if he's going to really focus on the other leagues, obviously. He kind of was thrown in last minute, but I thought he did really fantastic. I would love to see, more of him in the future in order to get some points. I don't think yes. Okay, so we work with Dr. Mex here at C2A. So no worries there. She's also, she gives me all the stats personally. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she is, it is available on Twitter, and I believe it should be on a handful of different groups on Facebook as well. Yeah, but Ryan, Star Wars is tough since, they have to be careful at the same time questions don't show up in Star Wars match. True. The stats are available. Just want to reaffirm they are available on Twitter. I'll see if I can post them to our Twitter thing as well. So definitely check those out. Not only in Dr. Meg's accounts, but I'll see if I can post them over to the C2A accounts as well. So definitely check those out. All right. Okay. So honestly, overall, I was super impressed with that match. To me, that was a very fantastic match. I didn't see many uses. I didn't see any challenges or use of the JTEs as I thought I would see. But overall, fantastic. And I can't wait to see, let's see, who is he going to play up next? If I can find it. And so I just want to make sure. Someone tell me if this is the most up-to-date chart. I feel like this might be incorrect, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so Ellison, obviously right here. I know I'm right here. So Ellison is going to play the winner of Parker versus Goddard. Now, Goddard, I think he's fantastic. He's definitely a true 3-league competitor, similar to Kalinowski. It is Robert Parker, though. He is IG's golden boy right now. And, coming from the fan leagues. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he ended up not only just being a really close match, but, Robert Parker winning as well. Not to throw away, Ben Goddard. I do know he's training like crazy in order to, pull out a win. And, Ben's got nothing to lose, honestly, going up against Robert Parker. I wouldn't be surprised. So he is a Chance. Chance might be going up against Parker. So again, another match between two fan leaguers. So that'll be pretty interesting. I do know as well that if I can find it. Yeah, so now that I think about it, we only have Mike Kalinowski going up against Greg Alba. I'm not sure when that match is going to be posted, but I'm sure it's going to be sometime next week. And so I'm excited to watch that. And we can really narrow it down to say who Smets is going to be playing. It's going to be so much fun. Cannot wait. All right. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can pull that down. That would be fantastic. All right. Honestly. Okay, guys, I think that wraps it up over for me here at CHWay. Thank you so much for hanging out and, watch me react and reacting with me. That's I always love it when you guys are interactive and everything like you are. Definitely subscribe to the C2A channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm one of the people that, I actively involved with C2A doing 1,000,001 things. Check us out on Twitter as well at Call to Action Pod as well. And I'm also on Twitter as well at Real Alex Mack, real _ Alex Mack. I'm on Twitter. It's on the description below if I said it, that one. But also comment. That'd be really awesome if you commented, just saying. Because, it helps us with algorithms and, gets more views or something, I'm told. But apparently it's important. But I would really appreciate it if you did. Anyway, but yeah, awesome. Yes. Inevitably, I'm sure I will see you in the stream as well, Star Drew. Yeah, I'm probably going to be heading over to Video Drew's karaoke Friday situation here in a bit. All right, but you guys, thank you so much. You can find us on audio form anywhere podcasts are found. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, Stitcher, all that fun stuff. So definitely check us out all those places. You guys, is that how you spell sláinte? Sláinte, the Irish thing for cheers. Tell me, is that like sláinte? And that's what we were taught. I mean, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Spell it. So Irish, it's crazy. Weirdly worded language. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Swag and Usual are the only ones limited from IG. Are they? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Is that true? I'm just going to pull that up here. Oh, that would suck. So, Swag is out and Usual Suspects can't be. That's right. Thank you so much for catching that, Ziki Gallo. Oh my gosh, that's okay. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, so Usual Suspects and Swag are not going to get any points for the remaining of the IG tournament. So this is definitely for, Corruption's taking to get much more points. They're definitely going to move up in the scoreboard. Absolutely. In the faction standings. Really curious to see how that's going to play out here very soon. All right. But again, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys soon. And auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Bye. Ciao.